guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I am doing the second update for my year-long project pan. So for this project pan, I just have 10 items in at a time and it's kind of a rolling project. Like I said, this is only my second update, so definitely not updating as often as I did for my project pan last year when I updated every month. This is kind of becoming like quarterly updates. This is kind of just how it worked out, and I feel like my focus is less on panning this year. I mean, I still want to move things out of my collection. I have a goal of getting 400 empties this year, but I would say a lot of my focus is just like actually utilizing my whole collection, because when I project pan I get like very focused in on things and I want to kind of touch everything that I have, or else what's the point of having it all kind of thing. So that's why upcoming for my channel I'm going to be doing a collection series kind of showing you all my makeup, and then I'm going to start doing a shop my stash, so kind of familiarize myself with everything that I have and then start a shop my stash series. If collection videos don't interest you, then I'm going to be doing like a collection video and then like a different type of video and kind of alternating between them. So if collection videos aren't a thing, there's still going to be other stuff coming up on my channel for the next month. So if any of that interests you, then make sure you subscribe. Getting into this update, I have one empty, and that is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Last update I was here and I knew I was going to finish it off, so I did roll another thing in, and yeah, I finished it. I don't really know what else to say. I finished it quite soon after that update and kind of just been holding on to the packaging to show you, but I'm glad I was able to do it. For some reason, setting sprays take me so long to finish. I don't know if it's because like I don't apply a lot or sometimes I forget to use them, but they take me a while to get through, so to actually get one out of my collection is pretty exciting. And just quick little review on this setting spray. I don't think I would repurchase it. I'm glad I got a chance to try it because I think it was like very talked about and I heard a lot about it, but I don't think it does anything to prolong wear makeup. It does a decent job of kind of melding the powders in with the rest of my makeup, but not so much that I would purchase it over anything else I have. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Echo Park, and I did make a bit of progress between last update and this update, but honestly it smells so bad and I just don't feel comfortable putting it on my lips anymore, so I'm definitely am going to be rolling it out of this project. But for you guys, like, do you think this is considered empty given that I got like all the way down here and then it kind of just went off on me, or would you not count it in your empties? Let me know, because I'm not sure if I should count it or not. I feel like I made a lot of progress on this and I worked really hard. I just like wasn't able to do it, so I don't quite get that satisfaction of finishing it off. But like, this is probably my most used liquid lipstick ever, so for that I am kind of proud that I dedicated so much time to it. Definitely makes me realize like I do not need a large liquid lipstick collection. I feel like they do go off in some of my other Colourpop lips. I'm kind of like about right now, so yeah, I'm not really sure where that whole tangent was going, other than I am rolling this out of the project and do consider it an empty. The next product is also a Colourpop product, and this is the Supernova Shadow Running in Orbits. I am wearing it on my lids today. I did take the stopper out, so I didn't really make a new mark. This is where I was at the last update, but I definitely have cleared out the packaging quite a bit, and I took, like I said, I took the stopper out and it has gotten so flaky. But just to show you, like when I take the brush out, there's nothing new on the brush. It's actually fairly dry. There's just like a lot of coating on the wand. So when I dip it in, it's not really like picking up any new product. So for the most part, this is basically done. I am going to keep it in the project until the next update just to see if I can get any more use out of it until it is completely gone, because I really do love the shadow, and while it is a mess to put on, once it's on I do feel like it does adhere to the eye. So like I said, I am going to continue to work on this for the next little bit, though I'm not sure how many more uses I really have out of this. But just to let you know, if you have these, I wouldn't recommend taking the stopper out until you are absolutely sure you can't get anything else out, because they will dry and flake up, much like I've heard the Stila glitter and glazes do. I have managed to make a bit more progress on the Essence I Heart Color Intensifying eyeshadow base. When I first put this in the project, I basically hadn't used it, and at the first update I was already all the way down here, but that makes me think that the product isn't actually full when you receive it. And based on this update, I'm down here, so it looks like I am making quite steady progress. There's definitely a lot that still comes out on the wand, but all of this has basically been cleared out, so I'm really happy with the progress that I am making. Last update, I introduced the Benefit Porefessional, and I have made some progress. I was all the way up here when I introduced it last time, and now I am here. Primers are definitely slow going for me, and especially the Porefessional, because I don't use it all over my face. I just use it kind of like in this region where my pores are, like my smile lines and like my deep forehead wrinkles, so definitely not using it all over the face. Otherwise I find it can get kind of greasy, so I do pair it with a mattifying primer for kind of like the T-zone, forehead, chin area. So because of that, it definitely is slow going, but this is the oldest primer in my collection, so I'm happy that I'm actually working through it. As slow as it may be, I feel like this could take me the rest of the year. I'm just so slow with primers. I don't know why. I also introduced this product at the last update, and this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-Hour Comfort Serum, and this is the shade 100, which is like a tad too dark. So I do have another shade that is like a tad too light from the same line, so I mix them together. There is a shade that Rimmel sells that is in between, but I'd already bought the other two, and I was like, I'm not going to buy the shade I actually need when I can just mix these two together. So when I put it in, I was up here, and I am now down here. So just not too much left. I feel very comfortable that this will be done by the next update. This, for the most part, is the foundation I'm using on a regular basis, but I am still moving about between my foundations just because I have a number of them, and I want to get use out of all my collection, like I said. So this isn't my sole focus for a foundation, but it is my main focus. Now moving on to the paper. So the first product I have on my marked on my paper is the Annabelle, what is this called? It is completely worn off. It's their cream blush in Light Berry. So just to kind of show you how much I have left before I show you on the paper. So sometimes I like wipe this on my cheeks, and sometimes I use a brush and go in with the brush first, and I'm not sure if it makes a difference which method I use to how fast it goes down. But this is it right here. So you can see in this update, there's just like the tiniest little bit of progress. And I would say in the winter months, I definitely did use it a lot more. I would go in with this, and then I went in with a powder blush, but just because it was the winter, I didn't find that it looked too harsh. But now in the summer, I just find like it is a bit of a darker blush. And when I go in with this and then I go in with another blush on top, it just looks like a lot, especially because I like more peachy blushes, but I am trying to pan this. So I'm like pairing this with a peachy blush, it just looks too much. So I definitely have stopped using this on like a regular basis every time I do makeup. And I think it would be better if I put it under my foundation, but I never remember. I always put on my foundation, I go, oh, I should put the cream products on first. So hopefully if I can get that into my routine, then I feel like I can use a little bit more of this product and it won't look so harsh with my peachy type blushes. And then I can still use this and a powder blush in the summer. So hopefully I remember to do that and we can see a little bit more progress on this. Next is my Speedy highlighter from Collection, and this is just in the shade 01 Pearl Sheen, and this is how much I have. So I definitely have less of the highlighter than I do the blush, and with the highlighter I like it because I never have an issue just drawing it on my face, making it look too harsh. I definitely go in with this and then a powder highlighter. I like the glow, but I don't think it looks too much. I also use this under my brow bone now, and I really love how it looks, and I have made a bit more progress than I have with the blush. So this is it here. You can see compared to the blush there is a bit more progress lines, but I still have quite a bit of way to go. But I think what I have less is less than what I have already used this year. So I feel fairly confident that I can finish that product in 2019. Next is my Annabelle black eyeliner, which is a rollover from last year's year-long project, and it is slow going, but it is seeing some progress. So this is the Annabelle eyeliner right here. You can see it seems like to be quite steady progress between the updates. And I definitely don't reach for black eyeliner on a daily basis. I try to tightline with it on my upper lashes. Sometimes it transfers to my lower lashes, which I don't like because I think it makes my eye look closed off, but I've been getting better about it not transferring, I think. I don't know. I just need to like not blink hard afterwards, which seems obvious, but usually I go in with my eyeliner and then I go with my eyeshadow. And then when I'm like tapping out with the eyeshadow base, I'm blinking and then it transfers. But I find that if I do my eyeshadow first and then I try to like tight line, then I'm just like moving my arms and like messing up the eyeshadow. So trying to find the right balance so I can wear it, but it wears the way I like it. Because when I get it just on the tight line, I really love how it looks. I feel like it makes the lashes look fuller because you have that really nice black base that makes them look more voluminous, but just like without getting it to my lower lash line. It's a struggle, but I'm getting there. Definitely, I think I have more progress this year than I did last year, so that's always a plus. Onto the eyeliner I do wear every day though. This is the Rimmel Scandaleyes, and this is just in the shade 01 Nude. It is getting quite small. I'm really happy about that. And this is the progress for it right here. So definitely more progress between the first update and the second update, but I would say like, so this is how much of the pencil is left. I don't think it's going to sharpen all the way down to the bottom, but you can definitely see that there is progress happening. So I still feel fairly good about that one. I definitely have to sharpen it on a regular basis. It's definitely a softer formula than the Annabelle one, so I'm not too concerned about that one. This next product is a dual product. So this side is so it's from e.l.f. This is a lip primer, and it's just this concealery type shade. And then on this side, you have a lip plumper. And I have been using both of these. When I first started the product, I did mark them both on my paper, and I will show you the progress. But as I have been using them more, I just find that the lip primer, so this concealery type one, just looks so bad on the lips. I feel like lipstick doesn't go on top of it nicely. It doesn't make my lips look nice. It, like other primers I have, kind of smooth out the lines in your lips, and it goes on very nice and smoothly. This one, I feel like it kind of looks cakey. It's quite heavy. It doesn't look flattering, and then lip products don't go on top of it flattering, and I'm not going to try to pan something that makes me look bad. There's just no point or sense to that. So I am taking the primer out of the project, but I am going to continue working on the plumper, and I want to see that finished. If I tend to be adventurous and use the primer every now and then, I will continue to mark it on my paper, but my goal is just to finish the lip plumper side, and once I do that, I will consider this project done and move it to my empties. So to show you the progress, this is the plumper, and you can see like there is definitely progress happening, whereas with the primer, I kind of gave up on it, and for reasons I explained. But the plumper did start off higher, way higher, and I definitely have way less than when I started, so I don't have any concerns about finishing that. And I feel like if I remembered to use it every day, I could potentially finish it by the next update. I'm not saying I will, but that would be nice to happen. And because I am rolling out the Colourpop Echo Park Liquid Ultra Satin Lip, I cannot say that, I am rolling in another product, and this is going to be the Cinique Melon Pop, and it's just, oh, it's very reflective. It's a little sample, but it's definitely something I've had a while. I mean, I say little, but that seems like a substantial amount of product, and I really loved this product when I first got it. It's definitely not something I reach for on the daily, and I'm not sure I love it by its own. I am wearing it today over a liquid lipstick, and just to give you a swatch of this product, there it is. So it's very sheer. It's really nice. This is like a Color Plus primer, and this is what made me like interested in lip primers, because when I first got this, I thought it looked so beautiful on the lips. I thought it really filled out all my lines and looked really nice and like just really beautiful to say the least. But I feel like as it has gone older, it doesn't quite have that effect. So I definitely just want to use it and enjoy it while I have it. Oh my gosh, something got in my eye. I don't even know how that happened, that as I was talking, something fell in my eye. I'm not sure if it was like my hair or like fallout from my eyeshadow. Anyways, that is my update. If you liked this video, then please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I would really appreciate it. If you are doing a project pan, please let me know, because I love watching them. They're like my favorite videos to watch. And I definitely feel like watching other people's inspires you to kind of like get back into it. And I feel like maybe I need a little inspiration, because these products are kind of like meh meh. But also, I am doing the hashtag roulette pan collab. I'll link that down below in case you're interested. And I feel like that one is being much more successful for me. So if you want to see me like succeed at a project pan, then check that one out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye!